So I finished the little doodle. Used a gel pen to get some of the highlights. I wanted to talk about some of my experiences using Uber. It's interesting hearing people from different backgrounds, doing this work as a side gig, or even just doing it full time. I've heard of people who left their corporate jobs to do this full time, to Uber, and they make okay money. They don't make as much, but they're happy. They're making less, but they're getting by, and they're happy. And I think that's what I want. I don't need a six-figure salary to be happy, but I do need enough to survive and save a little, and I feel like I could do that with about half the salary I was getting before, with the roommate, of course. But here's my cat. I'm gonna torture you because you keep coming up to me. Yes, I did have a few drinks, but I'm not drunk. So, then also, yeah, I'm kind of indebting myself by doing, the Uber rides and also tipping a good chunk, but I like to pay it forward. I took a Uber ride here, back home from, basically from, downtown, in the city that I live in, which is smaller than basically the bigger city that's close by. And it was like $12, and I tipped $10 because the guy who was driving, was friendly, but he was also an artist, and I can relate to the struggles of just trying to get. Sorry, one of my chains got stuck. Yeah, I do wear a lot of jewelry, but I like the artistry as well. My monkey brain goes, ooh, shiny, and I have to buy. So, what are you gonna do? That and also Legos. That's the only other thing I really buy in terms of things that I keep. Well, besides the essentials, but yeah. So, I think I will power through and see if this medication works. Because for some reason I feel like maybe things will be okay. I also found something else that does make me happy, is making other people happy. Doing small things, or even like bigger things that, make them happy. And, it kind of kills me that I didn't make the one person who mattered the most happy. But I also think because I was so focused and so stricken by the fact that my career just wasn't what I thought it would be, and that we may struggle financially. Like, I always was thinking of all the possible ways in which I could lose my job, and then I would have to go back to working retail, which I am now, except for the tutoring gig. But it was me just constantly stressing about the future that made me push, my loved ones away. And I regret it. And I hope that they forgive me. My ex, and, maybe some of the other people that I've hurt as well along the way. But overall, when I am sound of mind, I do like making other people happy, because it makes me happy. That's my love language, is giving. Buying gifts for people or helping them out. Because that's the only way I know how to show that I care, because I don't really express a lot of emotion. I'm very stoic, because whenever I go out in public, my face is usually just pretty like I'm pretty stone-faced. I even look like I want to hurt someone. Like that's how I look in public, but really that's just how I look in general. And it's kind of hard for me to smile at times if I don't have a reason to smile, you know? And sorry, my voice is low again because I, drank alcohol and, yeah, I drink a lot of water, but I didn't get enough water for today. At least I feel. Still did not write the lesson notes that I would like to do for my students. I do need to look to see if my tutoring center gave me any notes for next week. They probably did. Hopefully. Or at least they will tomorrow, hopefully. So I can get to work on finding better explanations for these students that might be more engaging. Or make my own problems. One thing that I found that was helpful last class was giving a different type of problem. I was tutoring an SAT math class, and I think they got more out of, they were more entertained when I gave them a logic puzzle than the SAT questions themselves. So, step in the right direction maybe. And also I just want to take a moment to thank everyone who comments on my videos. I do read them. I don't respond to all of them because, most of the time I just forget. I just lose track. But, I just want to say, thank you for, giving me supporting words of encouragement. It does mean a lot to me because, some of the comments that I do read actually do make me smile. It's strange that a stranger on the internet can talk to people and, these people would reciprocate the kindness back. I'm not always kind, and it's not like I do it on purpose, it's more just how I'm wired. But I do like being kind when I'm really me. Right now the meds are not making me because I'm in that transition period where I'm highly irritable and angry and lashing out. But, I don't like doing that. But it's strange. It's almost like you're not in control of yourself. I mean, yeah, sure, people say you have control, but it's almost like it's just a switch in your head that goes off, and you just have to do, or you have certain tics or certain outbursts that you just have to get out. So, but anyway, I think that will be it for now. I'm going to probably watch some TV, then go to bed. I did draw a good chunk today, so I might try and draw again tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I guess maybe one thing that you can do to distract yourself is just do something kind for someone. Something small, Me, I gave an Uber driver $10 for like a $10 ride back to my place. Because it wasn't that far from where I was. And because, it was all because we just had a small friendly conversation. I got to know him a little bit. He's an artist as well. Doesn't do the same type of art that I do, but he's an artist regardless. And I understand the struggle. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will post again tomorrow. I'm trying to post daily, mainly as a way to keep a journal, a record of how I'm doing. I'm hoping that over time, these videos progress to me being happier overall. So, anyway, good night, guys.